We've got a live trade open right now. Hype USDT up 20%. Welcome to the live stream. That's what we've got on the board. Zcash on the board. Check this out. D grade down 4% for the day. These privacy coins, man, they are volatile. Zcash is where the majority of my profits have come. If we look at my record so far, I'm 86% on win rate, 30 out of 35 trades closed, 86% win rate. Most of that has been Zcash and Hype. So obviously Hype USDT, that's Hyperliquid's exchange token. So we all know BNB and Binance, their exchange token's super popular. So why wouldn't Hyperliquid's exchange token be super popular, being the #1 decentralized exchange in the world? I mean, we're up right now. You can see 20% on this live trade. I've got a stock trade open as well. ServiceNow. Actually, this is a company that supplies AI infrastructure companies with auditing. And so it's an accessory to the AI trade play, but it's not necessarily like a chip company or an energy company. It's not like Bloom Energy or Micron or SanDisk or Western Digital. This is more of a earlier play. I think that it'd be pretty bullish over the next 6 to 12 months, despite maybe seeing a pullback in the overall semiconductor sector. So I'm gonna be betting long on it right now. It was a signal that came up earlier. Stock market's still open, so we've got about 2 more hours until New York bell rings and stock market's closed. Microsoft's on the board right now, so that's down 2.6%. Obviously, they've got a large stake in OpenAI, so big AI play right there. Zoom on the board, down 4% today. I could see that. It would make sense. You know why? I mean, think about it. Why would Zoom do well when AI is taking over, right? Like when you've got people vibe coding and putting out apps at the snap of a finger, why do you need a platform like Zoom when you can create your own video conferencing platform that has the settings that you specifically want and does exactly what you want? Because if you guys haven't realized, with what's happening with AI, is the biggest progression and the biggest compression of time that we're seeing from the AI revolution is the fact that you can just build applications and you can build algorithms and you can build software and you can do things that took a lot of investment. You know, just a year ago, it would take a lot for me to build an app like this, right? But now we've got a full-fledged app where I can even interact with this. And I built this myself. There were no developers involved. I did this myself with my DJI mic and Claude code, right? Like I can interact. I can take a live trade here on Microsoft here right now on this stream. As a matter of fact, why don't we take a live trade? Let's look at where Microsoft is. It looks like the stop is down there. Kind of broke structure there. Let's look at Palantir. Maybe they've got a better trade up on the board. That looks pretty good. We got a what? Inverse head and shoulder here. I love this. And then look at the stop is down below. I haven't hit that level in at least 10 days. So that's a pretty sharp move. I'll take a long position on Palantir right now. This is a live trade being directed through Hyperliquid's API, which is not geo-blocked, thankfully. If you go into Hyperliquid on a browser, it is geo-blocked. But when you go through an API, through a software that you've created yourself through Claude Code, it's not geo-blocked. So we just entered a Palantir long position because Palantir obviously controls the world. They want me to go long on Zoom. See, it's a C grade. I'm not gonna go long on this because I don't really actually believe that Zoom is a company to go long in because of what I just explained. Like, what happens when AI allows every single one of you guys to create your own platforms? Like, I have a buddy of mine, he's creating an app for his kid, his 4-year-old child. he's creating an app for his 4-year-old child because he's realizing that his child is on YouTube scrolling and watching all of this brain rot content. And he's like, why don't I create an app for myself where I can control what my child is watching? And so this is the revolution that we're heading into, and the AI vibe coding revolution. So I see we've got Roger Tordoya on. By the way, if you guys haven't signed up to howtotradeai.com, go ahead and sign up while signups are open until the end of this month. We are in a beta. So essentially, this is a AI coach that literally watches every single trade you make. Not only that, it will set up the trade for you, the take profit, the stop loss, the entry. It'll do all of the risk management for you. It'll choose what to trade every single morning when the bell rings in the stock market. It's constantly scanning through 100+ top market cap stocks, 30+ cryptocurrencies in the top market cap. We stay in the top market cap. We don't go to, the smaller market caps because we want to ensure that we can trade these profitably, and we don't want to have too many coins that are, not as big in market cap being on the board and then experiencing abnormal volatility where you can't really trade it anymore, right? This is a specific strategy that we teach at How to Trade AI, and it's specifically a strategy that involves volatility, right? So what is the most volatile asset that specific moment that you want to make a trade? And based on that, we bet the opposite, because that's how I won my trading competition in Dubai. When I won my trading competition in Dubai, Bitcoin was dropping. Bitcoin was literally dumping. And so everybody started going short. And I looked at every trader around and I'm like, are these really finalists? Why are they shorting? We're dumping. I'm going long. Watch the video. As soon as I walked up to the computer screen, I see it dumping. I'm looking at the chart and I'm like, are you kidding me? I might have to go long. And guess what? I went long and I won the trading competition. Everybody blew their account and got liquidated. And so that's what howtotradeai.com's philosophy was built, from a winning perspective. And that's why if you look at my live trade that's open right now, Palantir's in profit, Hype USDT 20% in profit. I don't mind that service now is down. I've only got 2K in that position right now, so I don't mind averaging into that and lowering that entry. But this is what an 86% win rate looks like when you're trading. And I can't fake this. This is all transparently on Hyperliquid right now, which I freaking love Hyperliquid. Big shout out to Hyperliquid. So I'm gonna do some push-ups. I gotta get active while doing these trades. So who's on the live stream right now? I'd love to chat with some of you snipers. It's been a long time keeping my health straight while making some money, have an AI print. Man, what an age we live in where AI can just print money for you. I mean, when else could you, there was never a time in at least my life that you've been able to just take all of that knowledge you have and put it into something so special. I mean, it's amazing. We're gonna see so much amazing software come out over the next 6 to 12 months. We're gonna see so many entrepreneurs and intrapreneurs and multimillionaires get created with this new AI revolution in this economy. And I actually can't wait to talk more about that with you guys. But right now I'm excited because we've got our live trading platform, 22% in profits right now with Hype USDT. That's a good trade. I wish I would have had a bigger position in that, but I woke up and I just took that trade as soon as I woke up. And so I didn't even really think about it. I didn't look at the chart. But I was gonna average into it if it was coming down even further. I do know that I did take a Hype USDT long position yesterday and I made money on that. And today, so a part of the app is it tells you your last entry if it's within the 12 hours. So I saw when I woke up that it was down 1.7% since my last long position entry, which turned out super well. And so I was like, as soon as I woke up, I was like, yo, I'm in, 10x leverage, get me in. I don't even gotta think about it. I don't gotta look at the chart, I don't gotta look at the news. It's volatile, it's moving, it's a better price than I had yesterday from my trade that did extremely well, I'm getting back in. Does that make sense? So, man, those push-ups got me good. Let's check the board. Who do we got on live? So remember, you guys can download this platform and use it for yourself as well. And there is an amazing course in it as well. So I redid the whole Traders Profit Club course on there with some insane visuals and graphics for those visual learners actually. So highly recommend for those that want to download it. It's free. howtotradeai.com. Let's see where we're at. This Plantier position's not moving. Stock market's got about an hour and a half left, so we gotta make a move here soon. Let's see. I lost my mouse with my mirage of screens. Do any of you just like lose your mouse sometimes? I might have to, I'm not sure what just happened there. Let's check the live board. Zcash is still on the board, D grade. Dell is up 8% today. Was it earnings for Dell? Probably, right? Or why else would they be up 8%? Okay, seriously, like where is my mouse? I can't find my mouse. Let me try my magic mouse, maybe that will help. I've literally lost my mouse. See, this is what happens when you have 4 screens in front of you, right? Here, let's see. Oh, there it is, found it. Beautiful. So who do we got on live? Let's see. Ten concurrent viewers. That's awesome. I'm gonna do some push-ups to that. I'm actually very happy with that. Let's do it. That's awesome. We're making some moves here, guys. Download the app while you're at it. It's not really an app. So once you open that link, howtotradeai.com, what you want to do is you actually want to add it to your home screen from Safari, because I'm assuming that you're on an iPhone. And when you do that and you click add to home screen, what you really have to do from there is checkbox the add as a mobile app, and that actually turns it into an app on your phone. But you're actually just accessing it through your browser. So you're not really actually downloading anything either, which is cool because that's a mobile app. I don't know how it's gonna look to get this on the App Store. My only issue right now is the Hyperliquid integration, which is not public to anybody. So nobody has access to that. It's not advertised anywhere. It's just what you see right now. Like this is a live trade that's on Hyperliquid. Plantier still in profits, just 0.5%. Should we take another trade in the stock market before it closes? I am rambling. Why don't we get into a quick Microsoft long position? Because it is a B grade and I do trust my algorithm, very much so. I think we're at an 89% win rate right now with version 4.4.0 of this algorithm. So if I interact with my browser here, I can actually pull up Microsoft and take another live trade through Hyperliquid. Why don't we just do it for the heck of it? 10% allocation, max leverage, 20x through the Hyperliquid XYZ platform, which allows you to trade stocks, which I love. And that's why Hyperliquid's doing so well. You can trade commodities and stocks anywhere in the world, and it's 24/7. And so now we have a Hyperliquid trade open. Let's pull up the live board. We are negative on 3 trades, but still 115 in profit, still pretty much up 20% because of my allocations, which I'm very proud of here. So you see how you allocate things properly, you're able to mitigate risk, and we are up still over 20%, despite ServiceNow being down here 6% on the board, but my allocation's half of what I have in Hype USDT. Once again, I've been making a ton of money on Hype USDT. It's been a great crypto to trade, and it makes sense. It's like Hyperliquid is the #1 day trading platform in the world right now. If you go to Dubai, in the US, if you're in the United States, you're not gonna hear about it. Nobody's gonna be talking about it. Why? It's geo-blocked, you can't access it. But if you go outside of the United States, you go to Dubai. Everybody's on Hyperliquid. Everybody's building on Hyperliquid. Everybody's building on Solana. They're building on the layer 2s. So does that clock to you? I'm gonna use it. I don't care that it's geo-blocked. I believe in the technology. I believe that the Trump administration is actually gonna make things like this and software like this legal in the next 3 years. That's a prediction I'll make off the top of my head. Somebody that's been to Mar-a-Lago at Trump's house. If you've been on my Instagram, you've seen that. Ruby member since 2016. Thanks for what you did for this space. Thank you. Roger. Pleasure to have you, man. So, we're in Palantir right now. ServiceNow, Microsoft. Let's check the live board. Anything moving? So the way that I built this algorithm is it's just looking for volatility. It wants to figure out how could it make the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time in the exact moment that you open the app. So I don't care if it's 2 a.m., if it's 5 p.m., if you just had breakfast. If I want to make a trade, I should have an opportunity to choose something to trade. And this minimizes the risk because it only focuses on the largest market cap assets. And on top of that, not only is it the largest market cap assets, it's beyond that. It's the whole algorithm itself, right? So pretty interesting stuff. Oh, we even have a back cam. I forgot to put on the back cam. We've never put on the back cam. Ooh, look at that. So this is sort of what I've been up to lately, I guess. Just letting AI trade for me. I mean, there's still a manual human side to it, and I think that that's super important. I think that's one of the advantages of our algorithm. It's the fact that it's not fully autonomous, which I don't want it to be. I want there to be a degree of human mystery, because in my opinion, that's the only way to combat others like you guys that are potentially going to create anti-algorithms that go against algorithms like mine, right? Like algorithms fight other algorithms, and the only way to create some sort of fair ground is to create a part of it that's unknown, and that's what we do. So the human element is so important, especially with AI and where we're seeing the world go. The human element, the human connection is going to become more and more valuable. And so it even applies to software, and it applies to trading, and it applies to algorithms, because just the fact that I have to be the person to put the trade in, the AI can't predict that. So that's why, look, I'm in profits right now. Palantir up 1.2% now since we got into that position. ServiceNow, I could add into that position. I'm not going to add into it. Microsoft up 2.4%. I knew something was going to happen with Microsoft. And I don't mind going long. I mean, I like going long. I hate betting against assets, especially technology, especially things like Bitcoin, obviously, right? So, you know, when it's showing me short positions, which I actually had to change that in the algorithm recently, because it would see, for example, Bitcoin, it would see it pump up significantly, and it would go beyond its threshold of volatility. And so the algorithm would say, oh, well, there you go, short Bitcoin. And then I said to the algorithm, well, are you not aware that Bitcoin is like under the 200-week moving average? So yeah, I understand that there's volatility to the upside, and it makes sense to short it for a short-term trade in that moment. But you also have to factor in where it's at in the bigger time frame. If it's under the 200-week moving average, I sure as hell don't want to be shorting that. And if I do, I'm only in there for less than an hour. I'm not going to be holding that position. I'd want to be in that position for 10 minutes and get out. And so I added that to the V4.4.0 of the algo. And so now we have two challengers right now that's competing. So I have a version 4.0 that's live for everybody that's on the stream. If you guys want to access that, howtotradeai.com. But then from there, I have two challenger algos right now that are trying to compete with that one. So once there's 30 resolved setups, it will determine whether it's going to upgrade it to that next algo, which so far, the V4.4.0 is outperforming every algorithm, because now it's not recommending those crypto shorts as much or even as hard to, as extreme to a degree as it used to, which makes it just way more efficient. So that's what I love about this algorithm. It's just constantly gonna get better. And you guys see me moving. You know, I'm a very active person, as you guys can probably tell at this point. So I actually have a machine here that I'm gonna get on just because this stimulates your body as if you're working out. So you're gonna see me jiggle a little bit like this, but it's okay because I don't even know how many viewers we have, but it doesn't really matter because I'm enjoying this live stream. I'm enjoying being here, and I see we have Roger here who's been a Ruby since 2016, so that's all I need to be excited and to have energy. Look, Zoom on the board, it's now a C. Did that move up in grade? I'm not sure. I don't want to touch Zoom right now. We've already got enough stuff. Let's check our live trades real quick. Where are we at? Okay, so stock market's closing in about an hour and a half, so I don't want to stay in these stock positions for too long. I'm hoping there's some volatility so that we can just profit off of what's there. But let's see who's signed up to our platform so far. I'd love to see our beta testers come on board. We got R. Tordoya. Welcome to the platform, guys. You're gonna love it. So the thing that's still in development is the AI coach. So you're gonna see that the AI coach is there. It's gonna grade everything that you do. Every single time you take a position, it's gonna give you points. Sometimes we'll deduct points if you make bad decisions, and you're gonna have like a overall score. And so that's a work in progress. It takes a lot to figure out, you know, what is determined bad behavior and what is determined good behavior in trading. And that takes a while, and it takes a while of learning. You know, this platform is just now getting up and running outside of my use, and so it still needs the AI needs to learn what is a good and a bad decision. So that's what I'm working on right now, and I think once that AI is optimized, we're going to do a full release, and at that point, you know, prices will go up and we'll make it extremely exclusive. And I really don't want too many people on this platform. It's just, for me, it's something I built for myself. I mean, as you can see, I'm having a blast just with the live board that I created. So Zcash on the board, live trades. All right, well, how about we do this? Let's take some profits. So we'll wrap up this stream here. I'm gonna take some profits and I'm gonna hit the gym. But it's always good to take profits, and I'll enter another trade at some point or another. But for now, I think we grab our money and we pay for dinner, right? So let's close this position. All right, this is a live trade. I love that I'm the only one that can live trade on my platform. You know, we got to figure out those legalities here soon, and then I'll leave these 3 positions open for another hour. We'll let the stock market determine the fate of these positions, but I do want to take that 100, put that in the pocket. Now I got 31 out of 36 closed, 86% win rate. We're gonna leave these positions open for a little bit longer. You know, the win rate's almost like an ego, right? Like, you don't want the win rate to go down. Like, you're always telling yourself, like, hey, like, you can't just take small wins and increase your win rate, by the way, because I have a threshold, right? So my threshold is a certain percentage that is determined of what a win or a loss is. And I think it's just 0.15% or like above $10. So anything that's like a win below $10, it's not gonna count as a win, right? And that's just, you know, made up number. The 0.15% threshold is fair. I just did that because I hated like trying to get out break even and then counting against my wins or my losses. So for the leaderboard specifically, the win rate is only calculated based on, oh, my friend is out. Yeah, we've got a beautiful day today, guys. As you can see here in Southern California. You got the American flag here, you got the mountains back there. Man, we're having a good time. But anyways, you guys get it. So let's check the live trades right now where we're at. 3% on Microsoft, Palantir up 2%. Let's check the live board. Any new alerts to look at today? Let's see here. Nothing right now, but I did mess it up a little bit. All right, there you go. Palantir still on the board, Zoom, Microsoft, and ServiceNow. Yeah. What else is moving today? IBM down 2%. Why is Dell up 9%? That is interesting. I'm sure there's some news to that, but it's so funny. I don't even catch up with the news anymore. Oh, wow. But this account's growing. I love it. This is crazy. I mean, AI is now like printing for us. Like, it's insane. It's trading for us. It's the coolest thing ever. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. We've been needing to get to this point. And so, let's see, any new members in the How to Trade AI community? Anybody joining? It's a free account. So while it's free, I would hop on howtotradeai.com, use the app as whatever, an AI coach, it can be your Signals app, whatever it is. It does it all. Nothing else like it. And I believe that wholeheartedly, and I love what I've built. And with that being said, let's wrap up this stream. Let's see what's on the live board. We've got 2 trades in profits. We're gonna wrap up here, but you guys will see me tomorrow most likely. Since I'm trading every single day, I don't mind getting on here and showing you guys what I'm up to. Let's see who we got here on live. 1 concurrent viewer. So we'll wrap up here. Snipers out. Appreciate each and every one of you guys.